fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell at before you blow up a plane.
Basha K. Ali!
30 seconds remaining.
But you know what good to say? I dabbled in stand-up or something. I have no disrespect for you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean. Hello, welcome to Mayor in the Morning. It is Tuesday, December 27th. Ooh, at 11:12 a.m. Guess what that means? It's still the morning. Hope you guys had a good holiday with family and or friends and or loved ones. I did a surprise episode yesterday with Crip Daddy, aka Donovan. He's been canceled off Twitter. Ooh, what's this? Just a little background music? Just for fun? Okay. Yeah, I had some fun with Crip Daddy yesterday. You know, yeah, we could stretch out this Christmas music a few more days. Because guess what? It's weird if you play Christmas music after New Year's. So we got a few more days. Yes, this is the best week. This is really the most in-between weeks of all time. Because, like, even if you're back at work, nobody really expects anything of you. Like, this is coast time. From here to New Year's is straight up dicking around. So you got today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to do nothing. Just chill. Maybe you guys are going to go through your closet. Maybe you're going to finish up your taxes from 2020 that you've been ignoring. Maybe you're throwing away wrapping paper and putting out garbage. And maybe you're buying up all the wrapping paper that is definitely going to be on sale right now. And you're thinking about maybe going to CVS later and scooping up all that discount sweet wrapping paper. Or maybe not, because maybe you have a problem with wrapping paper. Okay. Yes. I got two shows this week. Gonna be back in the stand-up saddle. 3 shows. Oh my God, I have 3 shows this week. 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna sneeze. 2 tomorrow at the Grizzly Pear Midtown. Oh, Ryan. What's up, Ryan? Ryan, I'm dicking around at the gym. Good for you. I went to the gym this morning because that's one area of my life that I'm not going to dick around in anymore. Yeah. It was lifting day. Today was lifting day at F45. And it was really... Lifting days are my favorite because you don't sweat that much. Which means you can, like... I don't know if you guys do this too. Like, if you don't sweat that much at the gym, do you re-wear those same clothes? Or am I a gross person for even bringing that up? Like, if you barely sweat, like by the time you get home, your pants and your top are like dry. Do you wear those over again? I've always wanted to ask this to people. But yeah, lifting day was good today. We did a lot of squats, shoulders, back, free weights. It felt good. Felt really good. After a few days of loafing, and by a few days I mean like maybe a week or 2. It's gross, but I really don't sweat, Ryan. It takes a lot for me to sweat. Like it truly does. I don't know if it's just like my physical makeup, or maybe I don't drink enough water or what, but I'm not a big sweater. Well, all right. I guess I learned something new. Dude, if your clothes don't smell and they're not wet and they're not sweaty, all right, fine. Maybe I was raised differently. I was raised like, don't wash your clothes till they smell. guess everyone grows up differently. It's not lazy. It's lazy, not necessarily gross. I've done it. But you have to not sweat. Please wash your clothes in the gym. Fine. I'm just trying to conserve water and resources because of climate change. It is. You're right, Ryan. It's very much. I have a lot of poor people habits from my youth, which includes scooping out the parts of the bread that have mold on them and then just making a sandwich anyway. We used to call it Swiss bread. It would be bread with holes. If you ain't sweating, are you even doing the gym right? Well, on lifting days, I don't sweat very much at all. Okay. It just seems like such a waste to wash clothes that don't smell. Damn. I would have been so good in the Great Depression. I would have been eating half a can of beans a day. Like, I feel like I can just make things last. Do you eat cereal with a fork? I don't eat cereal at all. The only milk product I consume is half and half in coffee. What? Oh, the point is to eat cereal with a fork and then reuse the milk? No. No. What are you doing at the gym today, Ryan? I really like, after not going to the gym for a few days, just going really hard on weights, like as heavy as I can do it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be washing my clothes later. You know what I really want to do is go through my whole closet and donate some things that I haven't worn in a while, just because I feel like it's busting out a little bit. And arms, shoulders, and cardio for Ryan. What do you do for cardio? I was made for the 19th. Thank you. I wish my grandmother was still alive. We would be comparing like scavenger tips right now. Not washing jeans is a culture. I do have a lot of pairs of jeans. I'll just rotate them. So it'll be like months before I wash a pair of jeans, but they don't smell. Crip, hitting the gym soon. Been skipping leg day for a little while. Oh, Crip. You're the best. Crip, I hope you made that Twitter account that we were talking about the other day. Got my new filing cabinet over here. It's actually for business cards. So there. Hit on the elliptical. Okay. What's your guys' washing jeans routine like? I cycle about 3 pairs of jeans over about a month and a half. All right. So you're wearing like jeans 2 days a week per week. There's nobody washing jeans is crazy to me. Unless they that's how mom raised me. Don't wash anything till it smells. Or if you spill something on it. Okay, let's do a quick shout out to, and I'll wear like yoga pants. Like right now I'm wearing yoga pants. I'm not gonna wash these. Like I might wear these to work out and tomorrow and then I'll wash them. But I say you get at least a couple wears at everything. But it depends. Everyone's different. Some of you guys smell more than me. And I shower every day. Just about. Let's take that off the thing. Did I talk about my shows? Yes. No, I didn't. Tomorrow, Wednesday, December 28th, I'll be at the Grizzly Pear Midtown. And then Thursday, the 29th, I will be at Stand Up New York for Gino Bisconti's birthday show. I'm not even sure what time that show is, but Gino's been tagging me on some Instagram stories, so it's probably on there. It's gonna be me, Gino Bisconti. It's at 9:30. Get your tickets now. Stand Up New York. It's going to be me, Bobby Tamburo, Kevin Dombrowski, Keanu Thompson, and Gino. And look at this cool graphic. It's like Studio 54, but Gino 54. Because he's turning 54. Yes! Okay. Shout out to Flagrant Triggers. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. My shirts are on there. X-Ray Girl, Lila Hart. Get the Rootin' for Putin. I'm drinking out of the Rootin' for Putin mug right now. Johnny Dabbler. You could get it now, and you could have it in time for the DabbleCon in the beginning of February in Rochester. Then we got the Simcast tee. Mayor. Make a mayor go great again. You sound vaccinated. I gotta get a you sound vaccinated shirt for the gym. Frostbite. No one at the gym will understand that. I sport filling cabinet. No one will understand that either. I think I did. Did I tell you guys about there's a girl at my gym who got very upset with my social media content? I think she tried to get me canceled from the gym. There was a girl who's actually the sister of one of the trainers that I know and like, and we talk all the time because we both kind of got engaged at the same time and we're like the same age and we're both like, we get each other. But her little sister, I think half sister, because she's like 19, complained to one of the other teachers about my social media content. And first of all, I barely post gym stuff on Twitter. It's really mostly on Instagram because I feel like it's a visual media. So this twat, you know, she was like looking at my Instagram and then she ventured. I did not tell her to venture. She ventured to my Twitter, to which she saw, I don't know, she thinks I'm transphobic, which is crazy. But here's what's wrong with this generation. Instead of coming up to me or contacting me directly, she goes to the gym teacher to complain about it. And the gym teacher was like, actually one of the gym teachers is like, this girl, who I'm also friends with. That's what I do. I make friends with everybody at the gym. That way, in case someone tries to cancel me, that effort gets thwarted. But anyway, she just said, yeah, Chrissy's a comedian. What do you expect? And I just don't like that the impulse was to go to the gym teacher and not to me. Like, what do you think's what did you want to have happen? 19-year-old. Did you want me to be kicked out of the gym? You want the gym to lose money because you're a dumbass? Unbelievable. People these days. I hope I see her. Now I really want to bump into her and be like, oh, really? You had a problem with my social media? Guess what? Because I have a problem with your social media. What do you think of that? How does that feel? I think your posts aren't spicy enough, I'm going to say. Okay. I don't know if it's snowing where you are, but there was a crazy ass storm. This is not an upbeat news story. There was a crazy ass snowstorm in Buffalo and people be dying. A woman died in her car waiting for 911 to come. This is so sad. A Buffalo woman was found dead after being trapped in her car during a blizzard for 18 hours. This really got me thinking about what to keep in your car if you're in such a situation. Like, I don't even keep a set of hat, scarf, gloves in my car. Yes, let's do a sad song. And I think this woman did a video before dying. What would be in your last video if you were stuck in your car? Okay, she's... All right, clearly there's a... Okay, is that another van that's stuck in the snow? I would keep a shovel in my car. A de-icer. Yeah, if you live in fucking Buffalo, why don't you have all kinds of snow equipment in your car? Froze to death. I mean, that's horrible. 22-year-old Andell Taylor shared a series of harrowing videos with her sisters as she waited for the rescue. What? Where were the sisters? She would try to sleep. She told them she was going to try to sleep in her car before attempting to walk to safety. Taylor was trapped in her car for 18 hours before her body was discovered on Christmas Eve, because probably what happened is the snow covered up her exhaust. She probably died of carbon monoxide poisoning. Let's see if I'm right. Killed in the monster snowstorm that pounded upstate New York, sent terrifying video to her family while she was where was the family? If somebody in my family was like, I'm trapped in a snowstorm, I would do my best to get out to them. I mean, like, everyone else in my family lives in a warmer climate, so I probably would have to do that. But this is fucked up, yo. Like, how was no one going to help her? She became one of the 28 people killed, and Governor Kathy Hochul, called the blizzard of the century after getting trapped while driving home from work on Friday afternoon. She shared a series of videos with her sisters in North Carolina. Oh, the sisters are in North Carolina. She should have moved with them. The last one just after midnight, showing her rolling down her ice-covered window to show a nearby van, also stuck with its emergency lights on. Damn. This is sad. Her family told the outlet that she is believed to have been trapped in her car for 18 hours and was found on Christmas Eve. I think the worst part about dying on Christmas Eve is, like, I don't get to see people's faces when I give them presents. But why does she not have an ice scraper? You live in Buffalo. You should have multiple shovels and scrapers in your car. I'm annoyed. What would you guys have done? She called 911. She was waiting for them. Everybody that tried to get her got stuck. Fire department, police, everybody got stuck, she said, asking why the state that is known for snow didn't have emergency vehicles able to operate through the monster storm. That's a good question. Kathy Hochul, maybe you could answer that. That's a lot of snow. I mean, unless it sounded like she had plenty of gas in her car. Why wouldn't she have stopped at, like, in one of these stores, in front of one of these, in the parking lot of a store or something, so that people can, like, keep an eye on you? Or, like, go into the store. Go drive as far as you can to a gas station and then, like, hang out at the gas station and wait for help. That's what I would do. I love hanging out at gas stations. You could buy snacks. Like, don't go somewhere where you're so alone. Unless you're completely out of gas. But I don't think that was the case here. Very sad. During the storm, Brown posted a message saying they had the whole of Buffalo looking for Taylor, who only moved back to Buffalo from Charlotte last year to help care for her ailing father. Oh, man. Taylor told her sisters in a group chat that she planned to get some sleep and then try walking to safety if help had not arrived when she woke. The mom desperately alerted relatives in Buffalo, where Taylor was born, to go back out there again. Yeah, where was everybody? This is another important reason why you need to, like, park near some kind of a landmark so people can find you. Damn, very sad. That's when they busted open the window and seen that she was in there, the grieving mom said. Taylor's mom believes her daughter most likely died of carbon monoxide poisoning. The car was running. The snow was still coming, so it blocked the pipes, the exhaust pipe, she said. Then after the car was cut off, that's when she iced up. Dang. It came soon before her 23rd birthday, while she still got presents under the tree for Christmas. Oh, this is sad. The family's trying to bring her body back to Charlotte. An online fundraiser raised $10 of the $12,000 target. Damn. At least she graduated from college. What a useless college degree that would be now. Taylor's making dark jokes. Taylor's grandmother, Sylvia Taylor, told WSOC, "It's so easy to ask yourself, why, God, why? But it's not always meant for us to know the answer to that." In a series of heartbreaking tributes online, Browns called her sister the golden child, the funniest, the realest, the hoodest little sister ever. Dang. That really sucks. Yeah, okay, here in the comments. Emergency equipment like blankets, flares, first aid kit, etc. should be mandated in every car. There were plenty of warnings about the weather, and vehicles that are simply not capable should not be on the road. Never drive without a full tank of gas, and if you're going to stay in your vehicle because you're stuck, leave the windows cracked open. These are things that are not in driving manuals, yet critical for drivers in extreme cold areas. Yeah, they should sell a little cold weather car kit. Wow. I don't even remember the last time I looked in my car. Like looked in the hood and just like see what's going on in there. I mean, I wouldn't know what to do, but I haven't looked in my hood in a while. Look at the oil or something. My dad is like the car expert, so I never really like learned to do anything. I feel inspired by this sad story to learn more about cars. Well, at least you'll be well preserved. Just stick her in the microwave. Oh no. On the defrost setting.
Sent you on the Christmas death story.
Christmas death. Christmas death. That'll be the theme of today's broadcast. Even if you had a horrible holiday, at least you're not dead. Man, teen girl arrested over Christmas Eve, killing of Angel beautician in pub. This is sad, particularly because this woman was hot. A 26-year-old woman killed in a pub shooting on Christmas Eve has been named as Elle Edwards. Police in the UK have arrested a man and a 19-year-old girl for the shooting of beauty salon worker Elle Edwards at a crowded pub on Christmas Eve. The 26-year-old Edwards was fatally shot in the head in front of her friends. Oh, damn. When someone opened fire before midnight Saturday inside the Lighthouse pub in Wallasey Village in Merseyside. 4 other patrons were wounded in the shooting, which sent shockwaves through the country where instances of gun violence are rare. On Monday, police announced the arrest of the 30-year-old man from Tranmere on suspicion of murder and attempted murder in connection with what cops have described as cold-blooded shooting. Was this accidental, or were they going after her? I hope, if anything, she got shot in the back of the head because she probably did her makeup so good that night. A 19-year-old woman from Rock Ferry was also arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to murder. Both suspects have been taken for questioning. As of Tuesday, they have not been named. Merseyside Police Detective Superintendent Sue Coombs previously said Edwards was not the gunman's intended target. Damn! That's really sad. On Monday, Coombs stated that the investigation into the killing is ongoing and urged members of the public with knowledge of the incident to come forward. We will not rest until we bring those responsible to justice, and I will appeal to anyone who has information to contact us. Edwards had been dancing inside the packed pub when a barrage of gunfire. All right, I hope it was like, I mean, if you have to die by gunfire, I hope it's like sudden and you don't feel it. Detective Inspector Coombs said during a press conference the gunman fired shots towards the entrance. Damn. That's fucked up. Wow. Imagine watching. Oh, that's really traumatic to watch your friend get shot. Boy. The shooting also seriously injured a 28-year-old man. 22-year-old pub patron was wounded in the legs. 24-year-old man, hand injury. 33-year-old was hurt in the wrist. She's a beautician at a salon called Nova Studio in Wirral, where her coworkers mourned her violent death. Heaven gained the most beautiful angel. A message posted on the beauty. Oh, this is sad. Oh. Whose job is it to pick the pictures that they post when you die? Like a close friend? I hope at least when I die, whoever's in charge picks like the hottest pictures. Like, I want thirst traps. I want people to go, damn. Like with that girl. You're like, damn. I want that to be the feeling.
I can send you what picture I'll use.
Can you send me which picture you would use? I don't even know that I've posted the thirstiest of thirst traps that I've ever posted. Okay. Oh no, this is sad. This is the IG tribute. What'd you say?
Mute that music. I don't know what that is.
Okay, I don't really know how to mute the music. What if I did this? No. What if I just turn the volume down? Oh, this is sad. Do you think the other girls are low key like excited if they're gonna pick up more clients? So sad. Very sad.
This is the one I use.
Oh wow. Oh my god. I can't believe that we're talking about this. All right, this is the Frank. This is the picture Frank would use for my death. Okay. Here's what will be posted upon my death. Wow, thanks a lot. She died doing what she loved. Looking like a retarded AI.
Wait, read the comment. This person really thought that was you.
With a face like yours, love, you've got no room to criticize anyone else's looks. Capiche? Oh, capiche? Wow, this is in response to me saying that this girl can chew through wood. This is Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend. He thought this man, Cradle My Balls, thought this is my real face. Wow. So what? My eyes are looking in different directions. Well, I'm gonna like it, of course. That's me. Yeah, please use the most fucked up, unflattering photos of me when I die. It should just be like an AI montage. Sparta, Chris. I live in the Midwest, but my mom told me to keep a candle or something like that with me, so at least provide some warmth in case. I remember kind of the most dire situation I had kind of recently was when they had the blackout in Texas. I think it was 2021, and the hotel was completely like there was no power in any of the hotels, and I was like legit freezing. I walked outside in the snow both ways uphill to this grocery store where the power was also out there, bought some groceries, bought a bunch of candles, like came back to my hotel room, shoved towels under the doors, like just locked myself in and I'm like Googling what to do. Also, my phone's gonna die soon because no power. I'm shoving towels under the doors, just stayed in the bedroom, lit a candle, and then like just pulled the covers up and was like for hours. And you're just trying to stay warm. That was crazy that happened in Texas, of all places. Deranged lunatic. Did you see Ethan Ralph is coming at Lila? I did see that. It's pretty crazy. It's such bad taste to come after someone as sweet as Lila. Actually, I mean, I consider him sort of like medically retarded at this point. Like I just sort of feel bad for him. Like, I think if he were to be tested in a lab, there'd be people with like lab coats and clipboards, and they'd be like, "Oh, he's medically retarded. Whatever happened to him in Portugal has fucked him up, like beyond all repair." Yeah, I'm just trying to take this super chat off the screen because it's no longer relevant. Okay. Okay. So I guess Ethan was commenting on our Simpcast from the other night. And this is from Lila's tweet. My documentary film, World Death Organization, The History of Eugenics, got a glowing review from the Ralph retort. Don't miss out, like Ethan said, and check it out now. LilaHart.com/documentary. Thanks for plugging my film on your stream. And here's us from Simcast.
Ethan Ralph!
I don't know who Lila Hart is, by the way.
Well, I will say this. So I saw the tweet.
He says
and
that
it
like
was-
that's some kind of a diss. Like, oh, if Ethan Ralph doesn't know who you are, oh my God, you better take a look at your
and
life.
I pictured me and Alex, and he was like, "Who's calling me midget? Whatever." I commented on it, and
That's not what I said, whore. Whore.
So
Dumb
uncreative.
fucking bitch.
This
Whore.
is why I think he's medically retarded, because he is on a loop. He's on just like an insult loop. He uses the same insults for every person. It doesn't even matter who he's talking about. He should just like play a tape back because it's uncreative.
It's not what I fucking said. Why don't you repeat?
Like I guess for Ethan, his whole personality is just being angry. I mean, I guess that's enough for
The
him.
joke, you nasty fucking skank. Why? Because it's too funny? Because it's funnier than anything you ever said in your miserable fucking career? Is that why? You fucking dirty bitch. Little short.
I guess at some point, like he must have. It's like when a kid like just wants to please their parents, and they're like they do the things that make their parents happy, and that's how they feel value. I think at some point Ethan learned that being angry is like that's how he gets his cookie, like that's how he gets attention. So if he can just get himself to be angry or like writing somebody off, that's when people like him the most, which is actually quite sad. Like he probably doesn't feel like he can just be himself. Like his regular personality is not good enough. He has to just be like an angry clown all the time, which I feel bad for.
Short, nasty looking, decrepit.
Like
Should
he
have been
doesn't mean what he's saying. You can't see his face. He's always wearing sunglasses. I don't know if it's because he got kicked by a mule in Portugal. Maybe he's got like a lazy eye now, but we can't see his face. We can't see his eyes. We don't know what he's emoting. It's hard to trust somebody when you can't see their eyes. So it's like he's probably a very hurt person under all those like layers of fat.
exposed at birth looking bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to? Well, I'll let you know. The fucking legendary Ralph Amell, host of the Kill Stream, was here before you got here. He's gonna be here when you're gone. Fuck you, bitch. Now,
Was here before you got here is not an insult. It just means you're older than her.
what do you think, whore?
I said, "Hey y'all, at least tag me."
Hey, y'all, at least promote my shitty movie. Fuck your shitty movie. I don't want to hear shit from you little nasty, sickly.
And it's like it's so boring. I want to like buy him a thesaurus at this point. He uses the same 10 words over and over
Just
again.
absolutely AIDS-ridden. I don't even know what the fuck. It's even worse than AIDS. It's like hyper-AIDS. I don't even know what the fuck you would
can't
call this
believe
shit.
it's worse
You
than
look
AIDS.
absolutely disgusting.
And check out my documentary film.
No, I won't be
Yeah, Lila's just unfazed. That's how you know she puts in the spiritual work.
checking out your documentary film. Why don't you check out a ham sandwich? Hey guys, will you at least
calling
promote
her
my movie?
thin?
No, bitch, I won't.
At least put some respect on my name. And I make documentary films. I'm not just just a little person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they must not be very good if I've never heard of them, to be quite
Again, like Ethan Ralph not hearing of something is not a
honest
diss.
with you. But maybe they are, and I've been missing out. You know, I missed good stuff before, but I just missed out on some awesome doc that the world's nastiest midget made. But I'm thinking that probably didn't happen. How do you even make
so
a documentary?
boring. This is
How
how I
do you
know
even use the
Ethan's never
camera? I'm
done
not sure
comedy.
if you
It's like
could
he-
get a tripod that small,
Mental
or
Rolodex
if
so
you could
small.
physically.
that he just like he'll try to roast somebody and all he can do is call them like a whore and a slut and a bitch. It's so boring at this point. But I wish him well. Get well soon, Ethan. I wish he was funnier. I wish he was like that sort of thing works if you're funnier than you are angry, but that doesn't work in his case. He's just angry than he is funny. Like Kevin Brennan. Yeah.
Like he's hilarious.
He is actually hilarious. Like he has I would say he's way funnier than Ethan, but he's an actual comedian. But he's brain damaged. His response is where? I think I don't really follow him anymore. I think I'm sort of bored of him. Anybody else die in the snow? Oh. responded. Do you guys care about Ethan Ralph? Are you intrigued by him? Frank, you changed your name to who? Why? You sent me the same link, I think. It's the same one as I just played.
No, you must have blocked him. Ethan says back to her, LOL, you're welcome.
Oh. No, he blocked me. Ha. No wonder. I'm like, oh, he's really fallen off my radar. Yeah, I'm blocked. Wow. Okay. Gee, I'm really missing out. Oh, well. Anyway, I probably would have muted him anyway, to be honest. Oh, my goodness. Did Ethan Ralph die in the snow? Aw. New TikTok craze. This is not a new craze. Michaela Peterson made this popular. The lion diet has reached TikTok, though, and it has TikTokers eating salt, meat, water, and nothing else.
Meanwhile, speaking of emergencies, there are a lot of people on Capitol Hill, it's bipartisan actually, warning about the dangers of an app. It is the #1 app in the world.
Oh.
It has overtaken Google. It is called TikTok. A proposed bill where they would
talk
ban
about the lion
so
diet.
that
I
the
hate
House
this.
could,
I
sign
hate that
it,
they put
which would
videos
then
that have
send
nothing
it
to do with
to
the thing.
the president.
Have nothing to do with the article. Also, called the carnivore diet. Some TikTok users are claiming that following the lion diet can lead to miraculous health benefits. The rules of the diet are simple: no fruits, no vegetables, no soda. Only ruminant animals are allowed. What does a ruminant mean? Which are defined as herbivorous grazing mammals like sheep, goats, and bison. One more rule: the only seasoning allowed is salt. What about pepper? The diet has gained major attention on TikTok with the hashtag The Lion Diet trending on the platform with over 14.8 million views and counting. I really love lamb. I love lamb. I know. I started feeling better the more meat I ate and the less like sugar, bread, and bullshit I stopped eating. One TikTok user, Rory's Kitchen, went viral on TikTok after he posted an explainer on the lion diet. That video alone has reached almost 10 million views on the platform, with the rest of his ongoing series racking up millions of more views. As someone who is intolerant to everything under the sun, I thought it was my duty to try this diet to see if it would fix any of my health problems, he said on his first TikTok video, documenting the 30-day health challenge. More specifically, the popular TikToker who has 221,000 followers and 2.8 million likes on TikTok said she started the diet in hopes that he could cure his inflamed and leaky gut, autoimmune symptoms, and health conditions. He also admitted to being curious about how his poop would be affected by the lion diet. I want to know how his poop was affected. The first day of his carnivorous diet, he claimed that he had the best night of sleep. Later, he said that he had more regular bowel movements starting the diet. TikToker Rory's Kitchen explained that Daily Wire Plus host Jordan Peterson and his daughter Michaela inspired him to start the lion diet. Fuck yeah. I kept seeing clips of Michaela Peterson and Jordan P. Peterson floating around on my FYP reels and shorts talking about how they healed chronic autoimmune conditions eating that way. Yep. It's pretty cool. The less packaged stuff you can eat, the less bread, the better off you're going to be. He said he stopped snoring the first week of the lion diet, adding that his psoriasis disappeared on an episode of Joe Rogan. Michaela similarly touted the diet in a TEDx talk. The host of the Michaela Peterson podcast, who also suffered from chronic illnesses for years as a teenager and a young adult, said that her depression went away and her fatigue went away for the first time since 8th grade. Rory's Kitchen is currently on day 23 of his 30-day diet. He said that he was excited to see what's next, but he didn't actually feel more strength on this diet. I mean, are you working out, dude? Are you lifting, bruh? The only way you're going to feel stronger is by strength training. Unless you're talking about from like being sick to not sick. Yeah, eat lots of eggs. That's cool. I'm glad it's gaining popularity. Let's see. God, do you know the new spending bill the Democrats put through is like anybody who makes more than $600 on Venmo is going to get, I think, a 1099 or 1099-S. Thanks, Biden. It used to be the cap limit on, I think, Venmo or the money sending apps was like $20K. Now it's only $600. So now we're all going to get taxed on our Venmo. Even if you're just like sending money to and from a friend. Great. Can't wait. Yes, eggs are going up. The lion diet. Did the lion diet? Oh, boating man. He did it for 3 months. It worked for me. Lost 5 stone. What is 5 stone in regular pounds? I've never felt better. Now I am carnivore. Yeah. You know what are great too? Like the egg bites. If you don't have time to make eggs and you're like running around, get the egg bites from Dunkin' or Starbucks. Get them chickens. Yeah, let me look that up. Yeah, they're hiring they hired what 85,000 more IRS workers. Pretty gay. Okay. Let's pull it up. Ugh. This is going to hurt small business owners. The IRS reminds Americans earning over $600 on PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App transactions to report their earnings. The new rule comes as a result of the American Rescue Plan Act of 21. If you use third-party payment platforms like Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App to collect payments for your side gig, the IRS wants to remind you to report payments of at least $600. This rule is aimed at individuals who run a side hustle, small business, or do part-time work. Oh, is this how we're going to help pay for all the money we sent to Ukraine? By taxing small business owners? Great. So if you're just sending money to friends for a restaurant bill or vacation or collecting a one-time payment for selling something online, this won't apply to you. Yeah, but I think you can still get a 1099. Before 2022, third-party transactions for business owners and side hustlers followed different thresholds. Individuals needed to report gross payments exceeding $20K and report earnings if they had more than 200 such transactions, according to the IRS. But as a result of the American Rescue Plan Act, any transactions made after March 11th of 21 that exceeded 600 must be reported to the IRS, regardless of how many of those transactions you've had. So what do you do if you have to pay someone, like, say, rent, and your rent is like $800? What do you do? Send them 2 sets of like $400 payments or something? These earnings were already taxable, so this is not a change in tax law, but rather just a reporting change. In order to report these earnings and transaction, you'll need to file a Form 1099-K. According to the IRS, you should receive this form from each third-party payment platform you receive transactions through. If you incorrectly receive the form for personal transactions, the IRS recommends you contact the payment platform for a correction or to attach an explanation to your tax return. Okay, this is what I was talking about before. So you have to not ignore that. Tax season already feels daunting for individuals. If you're a business owner and a new business owner at that, it can feel even more stressful. If you anticipate filing Form 1099-K for this year, make sure you keep an up-to-date record of your transactions, balance sheet, and other financial documents. Otherwise, inaccuracies when filing could trigger an IRS audit. It also helps to work with a professional bookkeeper or accountant who can help you get organized and make sense of your tax liability so you don't feel blindsided at the last minute. Okay, a little concerning. Oh, what's this? IRS delays 600 tax roll for Venmo. Is it really? Okay, this just came out yesterday. You won't have to file a 1099-K until spring of 24. Say what? The IRS just issued a reprieve for anyone who gets paid for their goods and services on Venmo. Wow, okay. Okay, supposedly you won't have to do this until spring of 24. The IRS announced it would delay chasing taxes until 2024. I wonder that's because inflation's so bad right now. The additional time will help reduce confusion during the 23 tax filing season and provide more time. Okay. While the law does not affect personal transactions such as reimbursing friends and family for the theater, a meal, household bill, critics argue that IRS forms could be sent to people for payments that don't qualify for being taxed. So I think it helps to, when you're reimbursing friends and family on Venmo, to say in your description that you're reimbursing them. In a bid to alleviate some concerns, House Democrats introduced legislation to raise the tax threshold to $5,000 earlier this year. All right, this is making me sad. Taxes. We wish you a merry. They're delaying till 24 so they can pin it on the next Republican president. Oh, wow. Yeah, you might be right about that. And inflation. But we have millions of dollars to send to the Ukraine. 70 pounds is 1 stone? Oh, so it's equal to 14 pounds. That's still pretty impressive. We talked about death and taxes today, the only two certainties in life. Let's talk about the other certainty in life. The fact that O.J. Simpson is definitely Khloe Kardashian's father. Everybody knows it. O.J. Simpson denies fathering Khloe Kardashian and takes a subtle dig at Kris Jenner. I don't know. I wonder if this is why Khloe Kardashian is getting... I mean, all these girls get a ton of work done, but I wonder if she's trying to hide her Simpson genetics. Also, for decades, she was just called, like, the fat one. The fat Kardashian. So she had to get that fixed. There have always been rumors that the notorious O.J. Simpson fathered socialite Khloe Kardashian through an affair with Kris Jenner, but he makes it clear they are not related. O.J. Simpson? Lie? Never. He would never do such a thing. The Kardashian-Jenner clan opened up their home to the cameras years ago, revealing many secrets about their family, but many fans believe there are even more secrets that will never make it on camera. Khloe Kardashian, the third daughter of Kris Jenner, has faced many public rumors over the years that her biological father is O.J. Simpson, an ex-athlete who allegedly murdered his own wife. But Simpson wants to set the record straight. Hello, Twitter world. I'm just letting you know that Khloe Kardashian is not my daughter. Simpson, 75, who was a guest on the Full Send podcast where he talked about his history with business tycoon and matriarch Kris Jenner, he said he always saw Kris was a cute girl and she was really nice. However, she wasn't really his type. Yeah, you can still knock somebody up who's not really your type. I was dating supermodels, Simpson said, making it pretty clear that Kris, 67, wasn't the type of woman he was interested in at the time. But the rumor ain't true, he continued. Not even nowhere close to being true. I'd never been attracted to her, and I never suspected she was ever attracted to me. But you're not saying we've never had sex. You're just saying you didn't find her attractive. Interesting. Like, if you're dispelling the myth, why don't you say we've never even been on a date together? We've never been out together. We've never had sex. Like, let's hear you say that. Because you could fuck somebody you're not attracted to. It's basically all my 20s. A viral TikTok reveals people's response to Simpson's claims. Most of them find it to be hilarious that he would phrase it this way when he could have just said no. He wasn't the father of Chloe. Lol, for some reason that actually made me believe he's not the father, a user commented. This man got away with murder. I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. Chloe has moved on from her search for her real biological father, but the rumors will likely never die down. Some fans suspect that this is all made-up drama just to help boost ratings and generate more gossip. After all, the Kardashian-Jenner family is well known for profiting off drama. Interesting. The Kardashian sisters are the definition of mommy issues. What does that mean? Oh, because they've gotten a lot of plastic surgeries. Does that mean you have mommy issues? Baby daddies rather than husbands. They don't need it. When you make this much money, you don't actually need a husband. It would be nice for the kids, but like, it's not a need. Wow. I think they're going to be okay. And sorry to yawn. Araphatas. The IRS is giving you a 5-second head start before screwing you over. Yeah, basically. Always ready. This is for your spot on Jason. Thank you, always ready. I will see you on Twitter World. Isn't that funny that all the Kardashian girls are birthed of professional athletes? Both Bruce Jenner and O.J. Simpson. And you look at the girls, they're all basically into professional athletes. Or, except for Kim. I think she was married to a basketball person. A basketball American. Okay, while we're talking about Kardashians, let's talk about Kim. Guys, co-parenting is like really hard. I listened to this video before. The most interesting about the first 5 minutes of this video was learning that Kim Kardashian makes her employees all dress in similar colors. Let's see if I can
color
find it.
palettes.
Is the people who work here are all color coordinated?
Yeah,
Is that intentional?
absolutely. I have
Stop.
uniforms.
Is there really a uniform?
Well,
Stop.
it's not like, hey, this is like your uniform.
Mhm.
It's just color palettes.
Is this like a handbook? Oh, is this
I
like
have a handbook.
You
Yeah.
do?
Yeah. Grays, heather gray, black, navy, white, cream, khaki. I mean, we can stick with all neutrals and like not a lot of color blocking. Like
Wow.
my house is so zen. So I asked how everyone felt about it.
Kardashian.
And everyone actually
Gray,
said that
black,
would make our
white,
life so easy.
Mm.
And
And
brown.
once everyone was on board and thought it would be easier for them,
You were
I
like,
was
yes.
like, yes, let's do this.
It's so good. It really is a feeling.
I should
It
have
really-
like a free dress day on their
Friday.
birthdays or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she would hate that. But anyway, in this interview that I haven't finished listening to, it's just like an hour long. Co-parenting with a Yeezy ain't easy. I guess Kim thinks she's like different than every other parents who were broken up. The reality TV icon cried while detailing the struggles of raising 4 kids with ex-husband Kanye West on Monday's episode of the Angie Martinez IRL podcast. Co-parenting is hard, admitting Kardashian 42, who shares North 9, Saint 7, Chicago 4, Psalm 3 with West. Her other child, who's 45. No. It's really fucking hard, she added. The Skims founder explained that she makes a concerted effort to shield her children from her father's controversial behavior, including a barrage of anti-Semitic attacks. Yeah, right. You let them go on TikTok. Like, you're not shielding them from anything. I don't believe it. I'm like so sad. Like, if I didn't have so much Botox right now, you could totally see how sad I looked. I had the best dad, and I had the best memories and the greatest experience, and that's all I want from my kids, as long as they can have that. Kardashian, who is very close to her late father, Robert Kardashian, explained. You know who you don't hear about at all anymore? The boy Kardashian. What's he doing? Does he still have that sock business? That's what I would want for them, Kim continued. If they don't know the things that are being said or what's happening in the world, why would I ever bring that energy to them? Yeah, of course. They're kids. They don't need to know. There's a lot they don't need to know right now. That's really heavy grown-up shit that they're not ready to deal with. The Kardashian star said that she will be so prepared with her children when they eventually ask questions about their dad's public misdeeds. Wow. In the meantime, Kim's brood won't hear a bad word said about West, at least not from her. One day my kids will thank me for sitting here and not bashing their dad when I could, she told Angie Martinez. All the crazy shit, they'll thank me, and I'll privately answer anything that they want to know. It's not my place anymore to jump in. No, it's not your place to shit talk the dad. Because he could be shit talking you as well. And that's just not something you should do. Oh, they're cute. They're cute. However, Kim confessed that keeping quiet about West's headline-making antics has become increasingly difficult. Yeah, because your kids are very online. I definitely protected him, and I still will in the eyes of my kids, for my kids. In my home, my kids don't know anything that goes on in the outside world. I'm holding on by a thread, she acknowledged. I know I'm so close to that not happening. While that's still happening, I will protect. It sounds like she's about to give a heads up that like, yeah, they're about to know everything. Oh, I don't know how long I can go. Kim filed for divorce in February of 21 after 7 years of marriage. Is she wearing like a satanic sweatshirt here? That's not good. Following months of several failed public attempts on West's part to win his former wife back, a judge declared the fashion designer in Keeping Up with the Kardashians alum legally single in March of 22. They finalized their divorce on November 29th. They currently have custody with equal access to their 4 kids, per court docs obtained by Page 6, with West paying Kardashian $200K a month in child support. That is crazy. Per TMZ, the matriarch has the children 80% of the time, as West previously admitted in September. Aww. 1 week before their settlement made headlines, West was accused of showing porn and explicit photos of Kim to former employees who spoke to Rolling Stone for a scathing expose. What's that about? What? Okay, I'm going to read that when I'm done with this. West had previously opened up about his porn addiction, saying it destroyed his family. But why do they have to put this in an article about how hard... they're setting this up for Kanye to look bad. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Yeah, that you guys are both a part of. Literally, Kim, you would not be who you are today without pornography. How hypocritical can you get? Wow. Wes has a problem with porn? Okay. Kim, look in the mirror. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. He wrote in the since deleted Instagram post. Not going to let it happen to Northie in Chicago. Wow. Yeah, how about just don't give your kids phones? Don't do TikToks with them. Don't do any of it. I'm going to see this other article. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He married someone who got famous for doing her own porn. He should have expected the family to fail. Brandy's brother made Kim famous. Yeah, Ray J. And Paris Hilton. Yep. Wow. $200,000 for child support is crazy. Like, how much money do they need? Let's look this up. How old is this? This is from November 22nd. Kanye West used porn and bullying and mind games to control his staff. What? How? You tend to say West looked down at his foot, stared up at the woman, and told her, I want you to make me a shoe I can fuck. That's funny. I mean, you could probably fuck any shoe, right? You could fuck a coffee mug. Okay. This is like a hit piece. Oh, Yeezy's team said that he had problematic behavior. Okay, that's a too long. Not gonna read. That's a really big shoe. Okay. Let's see. Who the New York Post thinks got canceled in 2022. Uh-oh. Who got canceled in 2022 from Will Smith to Ticketmaster? And the 2022 award for canceled celebrity in a public drama goes to a list of high-profile stars and organizations. Whether one is a political figure, part of Hollywood's elite, an ordinary person, or a company, all it takes is one public mistake or problematic view before someone's career is over. Only if you let it. And their misdeeds are smeared all over social media. But what exactly is cancel culture? Oh, I don't know what it is. It's only 2022. When did it actually begin? Dr. Jill McCorkle, a professor on sociology and criminology at Villanova, told the Post that cancel culture has always been integrated into our society. Cancel culture is an extension of, or a contemporary evolution of, a much bolder set of social processes that we can see in the form of banishment, said Dr. McCorkle. They are designed to reinforce the set of norms. So without further ado, here are the stars and organizations that were canceled. Adam Levine, was he really canceled though? He was accused of having an affair with Summer Stroh, as well as sending several flirty messages to other models. He got the axe after it was alleged that he cheated on his wife, Behati Prinsloo, with whom he shares 3 children. Accused of having an affair with Summer Stroh, sending messages. Okay. Went public on a TikTok video. Manipulated her to having a relationship with him. Okay. Shia LaBeouf. He was canceled. He was canceled this year after his ex-girlfriend, FKA Twigs, accused him of abuse. I don't know. I don't think it's too soon to say if someone was canceled or not. Like, we need to wait a couple of years to see if that person's still getting work and doing things. FKA Twigs accused him of abuse. Twigs, 32, accused LaBeouf, 34, of sexual battery, assault, infliction of emotional distress. She said he even threatened to crash the car they were both in if she did not profess her love for him. Wow, that's fucked up. LaBeouf denied the accusations and said he quit due to scheduling conflicts. Oh, he was fired from the thriller Don't Worry, Darling. Firing me never took place, Olivia, and while I fully understand the attractiveness of pushing that story because of the current social landscape, the social currency that it brings, it's not the truth. James Corden was canceled? Yeah, right.
Restaurant.
Canceled by the restaurant. James Corden made headlines in October after he reportedly screamed at waitstaff at Balthazar in New York City, which he was banned from. He was banned from a restaurant. That doesn't mean you're canceled. James Corden is a huge man, hugely gifted comedian, but a tiny cretin of a man and the most abusive customer to my Balthazar servers since the restaurant opened 25 years ago, owner Keith McNally, 71, wrote in a scathing Instagram. McNally later forgave the Late Late Show host, saying he is a firm believer in second chances. I don't think that means you're canceled. Ellen DeGeneres, a girl can dream. Another TV personality that found herself on the wrong side of pop culture is Ellen DeGeneres, who was accused of being unkind to staffers. Does this mean she has to give back her Medal of Honor to Obama? She's not canceled from shit. She is deep, deep Hollywood Illuminati connected. The world shunned the once beloved daytime talk show host after word got out about how abusive she was to her staff when cameras were not rolling. Ellen DeGeneres' former protege Grayson Chance from Oklahoma once said he had never met someone more manipulative, more self-centered, and more blatantly opportunistic than her. Ezra Miller, yeah, he's not canceled. He's still in fucking The Flash. Oh, he was replaced? No. Ezra Miller's star power was replaced in a flash. It was not a flash. It happened after multiple times. After the Justice League star was arrested several times for various things, including drunk and disorderly conduct and allegedly grooming a teenage girl. Several fans of the perks of being a wallflower star have called on to DC to cancel his upcoming film. Miller later issued an apology and said he would seek mental health treatment. Having gone recently through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues. I want to apologize to everyone. Yeah, but they haven't. It says it may pull the Flash. Do we know if they actually did? Chat, do you guys know? He is a mega degenerate. Joe, they think Joe Rogan's been canceled? Yeah, okay. Podcaster Joe Rogan faced cancellation this year after several clips of him dropping a racial slur emerged online. What racial slur? What did he say? The N-word. Big deal. Rogan 45 called the stunt a political hit job. Yep. They're taking all this stuff I've ever said that's wrong and smooshing it all together. The backlash started after the embattled podcast host allegedly started broadcasting misinformation about COVID. He hasn't been canceled. Wow. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, but he's black. He can't be canceled. That's racist. Justice Clarence Thomas was sentenced to his cancellation after siding with conservative judges when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. The Republican appointee came under fire in June when he sided with Justices Brett Kavanaugh, Neil Gorsuch, Amy Coney Barrett, Thomas. Oh, she's got another name now. Chief Justice John Roberts, and Samuel Alito. Because any substantive due process decision is demonstrably erroneous, Thomas wrote, we have a duty to correct the error established in those precedents. Thomas was allegedly then subjected to several death threats from angry citizens after suggesting that the Supreme Court revisit the case that legalized same-sex marriage. Yeah, I don't think he was canceled. Bette Midler, she wasn't canceled. After tweeting about the trans community and the language used to just... Okay, backlash on social media does not equal being canceled. I'm sorry. I feel like a lot of these people don't know what being canceled actually means. Being canceled means you cannot get work. Like it affects your ability to make money. It doesn't mean just some people don't like you on social media. Women of the world, we are being stripped of our rights over our bodies, our lives, and even our name. They don't call us women anymore. They call us birthing people or menstruators. And even people with vaginas, don't let them erase you. Every human on earth. Yeah, this is true. And more people need to be saying this. Online critics immediately slammed the First Wives Club star, saying that the language used erases members of the trans community. You guys, trans people are at the top of the food chain. Doesn't everybody know that right now? Everybody else can suck it. It's not equality, right? It's like, because if they were, it's so obvious that equality is not what this movement is after. The Beaches star fired back, saying that her tweet was about women in a response to the New York Times article on July 3rd, saying there was no intention of anything exclusionary or transphobic. but they're going to twist it that. Ugh, who the hell is this? Lady Susan Hussey. Yuck. I feel like her best Hussey years are behind her. Fulani said that the former lady in waiting asked her where she was from, and the activist said she was a British citizen. The former royal aide said, "Where are your people from?" They're considering that racist. Buckingham Palace. She's old. No one's canceling an old British lady. Fulani said that the former royal aide asked her where she was from, and then she said, "Where are her people from?" That's old people are still saying that shit every day. You can't cancel an old person. When you get to be this old, you're not going to be canceled unless you die. That's up to the Lord. The exchange went viral on Twitter, causing Hussey to resign mere hours after the post. All right. I would say that's a little more cancel-y than some of these other ones. A spokesperson from Buckingham Palace said unacceptable and deeply regrettable comments. She's probably going to quit soon anyway. She's old. She's about to retire anyway. Ticketmaster. Yeah, unless Ticketmaster is out of business, they did not get canceled. They literally just got some shit from Taylor Swift. That's it. Kanye West. Again, Kanye was not really... okay. He was debanked. He did lose a lot of money. I would say he was somewhat canceled. But his career is far from over. Yeezy come, Yeezy go. Kanye West faced a spectacular fall from grace this year after the heartless rapper unleashed a storm of anti-Semitic remarks. West was banned from Instagram and Twitter. Dropped by Gap. Balenciaga, sports pedophilia. So that's not a loss there. And Adidas, which carried his Yeezy brand. Fans have attempted to rally behind West and set up a GoFundMe. Oh, the site shut down after only making $5. Balenciaga deserves to be canceled. The fashion brand suffered a major design flaw in November after it was slammed online for creepy advertisements. Really? They're just calling it creepy? That's putting it really lightly. Isn't it funny how hard they go on someone like Kanye, but how delicately they talk about Balenciaga? Okay. Will Smith. Was Will Smith really canceled? He slapped Chris Rock. I mean, is he not getting any work? I don't think he's canceled. No. A lot of these people were not canceled. Sometimes the New York Post disappoints me, and this is one of those times. Yeah, slander is not the same thing as cancellation. Losing $2 billion in net worth. Yeah. Again, if it affects your money, it's a cancellation. Friends of Chrissy don't get canceled. Yeah, Balenciaga was not even investigated. They got off light. I think they ultimately ended up just they threw the design guy under the bus. Fired a couple people. Crazy. Guys, I'm so excited. 5:00, I'm interviewing Lauren Chen. I'm so excited to have Lauren on the program later today. Tune back in at 5:00 Eastern for Lauren Chen. Get your questions ready because I'm excited to talk to her. She's great. I've been a fan of hers for a long time. All right. Thank you, guys.